and give myself that. That's fine. Negative 20 heat absorption, 40 weapons force, 40 toxic damage. Do that. Okay, so I don't have any mods there. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We are, okay, Rex. He uses an assault rifle. Do you have any? And shotgun is maxed. That'd be less protection, but a lot more shields. Let me see if anybody else needs the armor first. Okay, she doesn't. 240. I have no mods whatsoever. Okay, that's fine. That's Liara use. I don't even know. Might as well give her that. She could use that, so I'll keep that in mind. Oh wait, no, never mind. Because that's the one we're giving Rex. Garrus, nope. 194, 211, 224. Give him a little bit of an upgrade. And then Ashley, she's the last one to upgrade. Omni gel that, and that. And go to armor. Hello? Alright. Let me, so 3.5, do that. And give him that. I hope he doesn't look like that the whole time. That looks pretty bad, I must say. Alright, with that said, 2.3. Okay, so okay, with that, I believe I'm safe to sell
Looking for
everything.
supplies? You bet.
So yep. Alright, now let's see. Journal-wise, what's left? So I need one more protein artifact, 2 medallions, and then a bunch of medals. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'll do the 2 DLCs, and then I will what's it called? I'll off recording.
Forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
I showed them the truth and they still won't believe.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
While they sit on their asses, Saren's searching Ilos for the conduit. As soon as he finds it, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal, and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
I'll think of something. I just need some time.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
You should probably go meet with him.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Okay. So I completely...
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has
So
the
I
deck.
completely forgot about this. Basically, I go talk to him, and then do something really quick here, and then we leave here, and we're at the point where I don't believe we get to go back to the Citadel. So this is basically our last chance to do any side quests we have.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Okay, so, yeah, basically, after I leave here, I then have to finish up all the side quests, and then do the final mission of the game where there's no turning back. So, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to focus on the 3 side quests I still have remaining, the collection stuff. However, I'm going to do the DLC first, because that's a valuable experience. And I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure that there's a little bit of resources there. So he's not giving me level 10 stuff yet, which sucks. Although that is a good shotgun, I'm still waiting for level 10. What level am I? Still 48. Damn. I think it's because I already got one level 10 thing. I think it starts at 45, but the higher up level you are, the just better chance you get. So fast travel. I don't believe there's any. Actually, I'll go here. I'll go here just to check their markets, but I'm pretty sure that there aren't any other side quests to pick up while I'm here. If there are, I do not remember them.
Welcome back, Earth.
Show me what you got.
Okay, so he has one level 10 thing that is extremely weak. Which sucks, but oh well. And basically at this point, money isn't an issue. In fact, the only time I remember money being an issue is in Mass Effect 3, where...
Yes, human, you need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good.
Okay, so he doesn't have... Actually...
Yes, human, you need something.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human.
Goodbye.
Yes,
Okay.
all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
So there are the Spectre level weapons, which are the strongest weapons in the game, I believe. However, they're super expensive, and by super expensive, I mean you save up all game to buy one and just one. Unless I've been playing it wrong the whole time. Funnily enough, the only achievement I'm missing on Mass Effect 3 for 360 is getting a level 10 weapon, because for some reason, it, like...
Excuse me! Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
Glad to see some humans growing a backbone.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
My business is whatever I say it is.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
Because they have bigger guns?
If they have bigger guns, we should increase military spending. Instead, we sign away our right to defend ourselves with treaties.
I like the way you think.
We found a Republican.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
So I totally do not remember that interaction at all. But yeah, that was very Republican level. I could have sworn I talked to her again at some point.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
I could have sworn I talked to her again at some point, and she gives me, and she follows, or continues the side quest.